Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Amy here with Beloved Fragrance Finds. I am coming to you with my Kringle Fall Reserve dedicated reviews this week. I'm hoping to get them all filmed and uploaded this week so you guys have some time to complete your list for the launch on September 18th at noon Eastern time. So this today we have is Ambered Apple and Walnut. I do want to thank Kringle for sending me these candles in PR. I am very grateful for that, and am really enjoying burning through these and sharing my thoughts with you all. So here we have Ambered Apple and Walnut. If you watched my cold sniff impressions video, you saw this was at number 1. I will say post-burn, this has probably dropped down to 2nd place. Just not that this is a bad candle, but just that there was another that has really been a standout for me in this Reserve collection. So this one, let's start off with the scent notes. There's quite a bit of scent note going on here. So top notes are sweet apple, peach, and caramel. Mid notes of praline, coffee, and walnut. Base notes of buttered woods, whipped mocha, brown sugar, and amber. So sorry you guys, I have a lamp that's on this coffee bar here where I'm filming that's on an auto timer, and it just turned off. So that's why you see the kind of lighting adjust during that time. So apologize for that, but I'm gonna go ahead and turn this so you can see how far down I have burned this candle. I'm at about the halfway point on this. No issues with wicks, no issues with any of the burning or the wax in any way. This one is burning a little bit hotter than the others, and I do see a little bit of smoke kind of emitting off of this as it's burning, so it may be accumulating some soot. It's really hard to tell in these black glass jars though, if that's the case or not, unless I probably took like a paper towel and wiped around the rim. However, it is a nice deep wax pool that starts to form fairly quickly on this one. And I have had this going for, let's see, about 3 hours, I would say at this point. So to me, on post-burn, what I'm really picking up on is the sweet apple, the caramel note, as well as the walnut. That is really coming across the most as this is burning. I get a bit of that buttered woods aspect as well. So this is definitely reading as a very upscale caramel apple fragrance, if that makes any sense. It's not quite as maybe generic as like Bath and Body Works Cider Lane, which comes across very strong, very tart, sour apple with a very almost cloying type of caramel note. This is way more subtle. And it's, well, I would say the caramel is not cloying, it's not overly sweet, it's not overly sour. It's a really well done caramel apple fragrance, and I really like the addition of the walnut in with everything. I do not get any of a mocha or chocolate note from this. I didn't get it on cold, and I don't get it during the burn either. I also don't get much in terms of like a brown sugar or amber. So I would say the base in this is not, I'm not really getting much of that. I'm definitely getting just like a caramel apple and walnut fragrance. Definitely not getting any coffee either. I can see how the peach note in the top here is probably blending with that apple to give it some more of that sweetness and fruity juiciness. I definitely detect that. So that is a really kind of nice addition to this candle. The reason why it's kind of dropped down, and it would not be one that I'm gonna purchase probably in the upcoming launch, but the strength and throw on this one is not as good as I would like it to be. I would say it's maybe a 6 out of 10. I have been burning it strictly in my kitchen area, which is a low ceiling area, and I've also had it in a hurricane and out of a hurricane, and it's one that I really do not pick up on until I'm in the general vicinity of where it's being burned, or if, say, my air conditioning turns on and it kind of blows the fragrance around. It's not throwing super strong, you guys. So that's been somewhat disappointing to me. It did smell on cold, slightly light leaning, but I was really hoping that it would, you know, really shine and burn a little bit stronger than it has been. So that's the reason why it has kind of dropped down in ranking, as well as the fragrance itself is, it's definitely not bad. It's just not, you know, it's not as stand out as my first place candles. So yeah, this is a good option for a gourmand. If you're wanting a caramel apple fragrance from Kringle, 100% soy wax, I would absolutely recommend going for this one, because that's what you're gonna get from it. You're not gonna get coffee, and I personally don't get any chocolate from this, but I get like a juicy, fruity apple with some sweet caramel and some of the nuttiness, as well as this unique and elevated kind of wood note from that buttered woods. It's definitely like a warm, slightly woodsy upscale fragrance. So this is a really good upscale gourmand. I do give it a thumbs up. It's just not one that I am going to be purchasing come the drop, but if you are a gourmand lover, then I would definitely give this one a try. If you would like 15% off, you can always use my code AMYBELOVEDFragrance and take advantage of that discount code. Just be aware that I am eligible for commission should you choose to use the code. So thanks for listening in today on this dedicated review, and I hope to have some more up as the week progresses. Thanks everybody, and have a great day.